use the graph of f to evaluate f of negative 3 and f of 0. Determine the domain and range of f. Here's our graph. It's a semicircle, the lower half of a circle. There's an x-intercept of negative 3, so let's label that. There's an x-intercept of positive 3, so let's label that. And finally, there's a y-intercept of negative 3, so let's label that. Now, let's go back and evaluate f of negative 3. F of negative 3 means we want to find the value of the function when x is negative 3. Well, here's x equaling negative 3. The value of the function is 0. So f of negative 3 is 0. Now evaluate f of 0. This time we want to find the value of the function when x is 0. X is 0 right on the y-axis. In other words, we're looking for the y-intercept, which is negative 3. To determine the domain, of course, is along the x-axis and corresponds to the x-coordinates of all of the points that lie on this curve. So the domain actually starts at negative 3 and goes all the way to positive 3, and those endpoints are included. So we would write it as negative 3 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 3. For the range goes from the lowest point to the highest point, so it goes from negative 3 up to here, which is a y value of 0. It includes the negative 3 and the 0, so the way we would write that is negative 3 is less than or equal to y, which is less than or equal to 0.